Hi, this is Mia. I was scheduled to be at a home visit with a doctor right now. Yep. And I'm feverish, and it's a newborn, 3-day-old baby. I'm really mad that I'm not there, and I'm feverish, and I just took my temperature. It's elevated temperature. It's not necessarily a fever. They said no. Sometimes they're like, oh, you have to be at everything. That they're like, nope, no fevers around the baby. And I didn't go to work, and I gave myself a prescription to rest, and I couldn't rest because I have these forms dated 1/21/15, and it's already 2/5, and these forms needed to be sent in back then. They're time dated, and they're for my insurance, so that I can practice in a clinic building, and so that I can accept insurance and stuff like that. So that's where I am right now. I am also, I believe I'm not sure if I need that. I don't think I need that to have a DA number. I might, though. I might actually need that. I need to check. So I had the application, but I don't have the $750, so I'm not too concerned that I might have a payment plan. I'm not sure about that either. I'm just going to do the application, and if they need it by a certain time, it's better to just put it on a credit card, and that, sometimes people, they give you like a application with, they accept your application, and then you have so much time to send in the money before you had to start the process all over again. So I'm thinking I should just send it in, because you don't know. I've never applied for DEA number, the Drug Enforcement Agency or whatever, as a physician, because I'm just now a physician, and they don't necessarily sit in school and tell you especially since I'm doing a lot of family care. It's like general, everyone, including people that have families, including hormones, which is you don't need it, I heard, for estrogens and progesterones, like abuse hormones like testosterone. So I did turn in. Sorry, I'm like owing. I need to take a nap. I broke a glass since the last video, which was a couple hours ago, trying to turn on my disco ball because I'm feeling difficult. I'm feeling very sick, and I'm feeling very fuzzy-headed, and I'm having a bad stomach ache right now, and I'm going to need to rest, but I'm making my kids dinner that's done in 4 minutes. So I sent in, since I think since I made the last video, I sent in my 2 quotes. There's at least one more agency that I want to fill out paperwork, but I don't, their number, and I had a representative, my friend gave me a representative's name and phone number, and it's lost in my old phone, so I'm not sure I can access that. The phone company said I have 7 days to return this phone, and I believe I need to return it. I think, see, it broke Monday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I think if they usually don't give you a leeway. I think they make you do it the day you call. So that'd be Sunday before the store closes, and by Saturday I would like to send it, just in case there's a snowstorm or anything like that. And then I'm going to call them tomorrow afternoon and ask if I can do that. I don't have any sick leave left, and I was having another person. I had the supervisor take me off the schedule twice in the past 2 weeks, 2 or 3 times, and so I was like, fine, I'll do a doctor's appointment. I have an automobile accident claim, and I need the care. And when they change my schedule rapidly, it's like, I don't know whether to make appointments in the day, in the night. You can't just be like, hey, like, next Thursday, I'm going to make a doctor's appointment for this time, and then, next Thursday I'm going to make an appointment, doctor's appointment, say 3 p.m., thinking I'm going to work in the morning, and then the day before they're like, no, you gotta work in the evening. Change your appointment. And you couldn't just call them at 5:30 and be like, and they don't even answer the phone and be like, oh, I need to change this appointment. Like, yeah, you can get on a wait list, but it's like, it's my health, and it's like, no. And the same with if I need to have my own patients. So I become really wishy-washy, and with people that I'm trying to make arrangements to work at their clinics, to do all of these different things. So I just remembered something. There's a clinic that said they were available days of the week, and if I can work there, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm just gonna go for it. After finals, I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna also go and get acupuncture, I think, from my friend. So, gosh, it's a 45-minute drive. I'm highly I have tears in my eyes. I'm highly considering moving out closer to that out there. And there's one thing I want to say about this country area and the suburb between the city and the country. It is so highly populated, and the housing is very expensive, and the community is stuffy. It's like brand new houses that aren't. It's not like the 1950s houses or 1800 houses where there's a sidewalk in the street and sidewalks in the streets, and they do have backyards, but it's just like you get claustrophobic. It's too sterile for me, and the houses all look the same, and then the people, because especially being black, it's just like, it's like people would be like, I moved out of the city to get away from people like you, like, with their fancy dogs and their fancy shoes and their fancy hairstyles. And I'm just like, the only reason I drive around the neighborhood is because I'm lost, because my GPS is from over 10 years ago, or from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and none of those streets were made when I had that. So, accountability team, I did do those two. That will be, I think, my third, and I'm confused, my second quote, and I need 3 or 4. I don't need it. I could just go with one and just go for it. You can change. They say you can change whenever you want. It's just a matter of doing the paperwork and stuff. So that's where I am, and needing to rest is on my accountability, having to take care of myself, just like I tell a patient.